Hello, how you doing? My name is Jamil Ringgold, and I'm a student at Grand Canyon University. I'm studying for my bachelor's in history for secondary education. In this video, I will be discussing what dispositions I possess, what dispositions I need to work on, and last but not least, what qualities should professional educators display. So for the first question, what disposition do I possess that I think will make me a successful teacher? I think that I have two main ones, and the first one would be the patience that I possess. I'm an extremely patient person. There's not a lot that works me up or can get me off my, let's say, get me off my square, get me to act out of character. So I think the patience needed to deal with middle school or high school students, I think is a very key component that I possess. If you were to talk to anyone that I've worked with or that has known me for a long time, they would all say that I'm extremely patient, even in the face of adversity or any trying situation. And then the second thing I would say that I'm able to work with anyone under any conditions. I'm able to meet my students where they are and help build them up to reach their maximum potential. I know a lot of times, people may feel that students should come in at a certain level, but for me, I'm able to, go work from the bottom and bring the kid up. I have no problem working with them and bringing them up to speed to where I feel they need to be or to where they feel they need to be in order for them to be successful. Now, the next question, what disposition do I need to work on before I enter the classroom as a first year teacher? Honestly, I would say the gift and the curse of being patient, I think, is the one thing that I truly need to work on. Sometimes I can be so patient that I can let things go on a little longer than they should. And that's just me trying my best to help that child reach their fullest potential. And at times I can take it a little too long when I probably should have cut it off a little earlier. So I would say my patience is one of the things that I know I need to work on before entering school for me being a first year teacher. And then the second thing that I would need to that I feel I need to work on is it is understanding that I cannot fix every problem. At times, I feel that if I start working on a task, that I can solve it no matter what, and I will do everything in my power to fix said issue or problem with a student. And like I said before, just like with the patients, um, I will let it linger on longer than it should. I'll take it home and I'll think about it when I probably should have cut it off a lot sooner. And the last question, what qualities should professional educators display? Um, I can only honestly speak for me and the school system that I currently work in. I work in the inner city, so I would say the quality that I think the teachers that work in the inner city should have is compassion. A lot of the kids that we work with, their home lives may be a little bit chaotic. So when they come into school, I think that us having compassion can go a long way with them. They're already dealing with a lot of things at home, in the streets. There's just so much that these kids are dealing with that we probably did not have to deal with growing up. So I think that compassion is the biggest thing, and that's not just for inner city kids. I think that's just for all kids across the board, especially in the day and age and time that we're currently living, teaching, and working in. Compassion can go a long way with these kids. Um, I just want to thank you for giving me the opportunity to sit here and talk to you. I hope that I made or left a good impression on you. Thank you again.